well, why aren't you just going straight for IVF? I just finished my appointment with my fertility specialist. My pharmacy is taking their sweet time with it. I did not get my medicine. Good morning, vlog. It's actually the afternoon. It is quite late in the day, and we had plans to go to Santa's farm, but we decided to change our minds because I ended up buying the wrong kind of tickets today. It was like last call, and so they were really cheap, and I was like, oh, you know, we can go and buy a tree and pet the animals and all that. And then I looked at the ticket a little bit more after I'd bought them, and it's like nothing else except for buying the tree. Like you're not gonna get any animals, you can't like hayride, you can't do anything like that. So I was like, well, do we really want to go? And then I actually started my period today, so I'm like super tired and crampy, and I'm like, I'm fine with just staying here. And my boys were like, yeah, we're fine with just staying here. So we get to have a lazy Sunday. So that's what we decided to do instead. But I had gotten halfway ready, which is why I have like my makeup on and I'm still in lounging clothes. I figured I would still vlog a little bit because I am getting some questions on my latest TTC update, and I figured I would answer them in another vlog. And while I'm doing laundry, we can take care of the questions. Remember, this is a no judgment zone, so I'm gonna do some laundry. We're gonna sort some laundry here together, and we're not gonna judge. So first and foremost, like I told you guys earlier, today is cycle day 1, so I did not conceive this month. We still, you know, tried within our window, but we weren't lucky. We didn't conceive. So natural is still not working, clearly, which is why we're pursuing the fertility specialist and what he has to offer. So when we met with the fertility specialist, he was basically like looking over my records and my history and all of my medical documents, and just to kind of get a better idea. He told me that he had homework to do to kind of like study up everything that I'd done and like what worked in the past and what didn't work and all that good stuff. So there is still like a history portion that he is still gathering. So I'm thinking that maybe things might change, possibly, but for right now, what he suggested is that we try letrozole, which we have already tried, but then using letrozole with injectables. Some people have questioned like, well, why aren't you just going straight for IVF? And you've already tried IUI and you've already tried letrozole. Like, why are you not just going straight to IVF? And the answer to that is that I don't know yet 100% if IVF is going to be the only thing. Hold on, this is catching my voice and making it echo. I don't know yet if IVF is going to be what it takes to get pregnant. So we tried one IUI and it failed because the doctor simply couldn't perform the procedure, like or whatever it's called. He just couldn't do the IUI because it was just so freaking painful. With a new doctor, he's like, I understand, completely where he's coming from and where you're coming from with wanting to move into IVF, but if you could just let me try an IUI. And he's saying that with letrozole, which is the medicine that I've already been on, plus the injectables, it raises the chances that much more to try to conceive. He's like, as long as you're willing to try to give it a shot, he's like, I think it would be very beneficial to at least try. And he said at least 3 rounds of that. Now, does that mean I'm gonna have 3 IUIs? No, because to be completely honest with you, I don't feel like it's gonna be any different from the other doctor. However, it is a new doctor, and just like the other doctor, I'm willing to give him at least a try to see if he can do the procedure. Because if it's possible that with the injectables, we don't need the IUI, we just need the proper medication and timed, then why not do that? Why not save money, save time, save mental stress, physical stress, because IVF is a lot. It's a lot. And I'm not saying that I can't do it or I won't do it. I'm just saying that if there's another avenue for me to become pregnant, then why not explore it? Why not have a possible solution for the problem that exists by alternative methods? We know that timed with letrozole alone doesn't conceive. However, we've never tried timed with letrozole and the injectable medication, which is supposed to be, like I told you guys, it's supposed to make it that much more potent or something during the time. And I don't know if I spoke about it last time, but if I do the injectables, I do have to do like a trigger shot with it. So it's just a lot more medication is involved with the injectables and with the injectables and the letrozole this round, instead of just doing letrozole and the IUI. That's kind of like my thought process on it is like, I'll give it a chance, I'll give it a shot. That's why on the way home from the doctor's appointment, I told you guys that I was like a little bit nervous about it, just because based on his feedback, you know, he really wants to go the full 3 cycles of like letrozole and the medication and like trying, you know, this alternative way. But ultimately he told me like, it's your decision. Like ultimately if we do this 1 round with letrozole and trying an IUI or timed with the injectables, and you find that you're just not comfortable with it, or it's still uncomfortable or painful or just not working the way that you wanted it to work, we can completely change course and do whatever it is that you want to do, because ultimately it's my fertility journey, and if I'm not comfortable with it, then I'm not gonna do it. I felt confident and comfortable in the doctor telling me like everything that he said on the day of the consultation. He's very confident, which I do appreciate. But again, if I find that the IUI is still extremely painful, or if I find that the injectables, because injectables means a shot. An injectable means I'm going to have to give myself a shot, and I think it's like a 3-day process, 3 shots or something like that, plus a trigger shot. So like there are still going to be shots involved. It is not going to be nearly as many that would be involved if I did IVF, but there are still nonetheless going to be shots involved. So that's another thing that I'm like, ooh, I don't know if you guys are new to this, but I hate needles. Like I have like literally a fear of needles, like a phobia of needles. So yeah, just trying to take all of that into consideration whenever we're trying to choose the best path for us. And of course, I told you guys before, you don't know what the hell you're doing. You're just trying to figure it out through it. We know that there's one goal in mind and one end goal, which is to have a baby. How we get there, how we make it happen, that's the question. That's all gray area, because it's like everybody has a different method. But for now, this is what we're looking like we are gonna do. So like I said, today is cycle day 1. So tomorrow is Monday. I'll call the office and let them know, and then they'll probably want to schedule me this week for my baseline ultrasound and my blood work, so that they can get like a good chart started. During the cycle, they'll probably want to do more blood work, which is the same course that the other fertility specialist did. And then from there, we may start the medication this round, or we may have to wait, because the holidays, the office is going to be closed significantly. But I'll have more information about that tomorrow whenever I call and see exactly what they want me to do. But I just thought I'd sit down and take time for a second while doing something to just kind of let you guys know where I'm at in my thought process and what I'm thinking, and answering some of the questions, because I've had multiple people asking me, and I'm not mad by those questions because obviously I've been on this journey for 2 years, so they're not wrong. I did try something similar, but the main difference is that I've never ever tried an injectable medication ever. Even whenever I did my IUI, the last fertility specialist that I went to thought that I would have to do a trigger shot to force ovulation, but my body naturally ovulated. So I've never done an injectable anything, like trigger shot or anything. So that's the main difference with this round, is that there are going to be injectables, and it is going to be a lot more potent. That's what's keeping me motivated and keeping me like, okay, this time it's different. But I'm excited about it. I'm hopeful about it. I have good feelings about it, and I'm confident that this year is going to be our year, regardless if it's IVF or if it's an IUI or if from some miracle it's just timed. I'm confident that this year is going to be our year, and we are going to have a baby. Hi, good morning. My name is Tiffany. I was told to call on my first day of cycle so that we could get a baseline ultrasound and some blood work done, I think, and cycle day started yesterday. Good morning, vlog. It is the next day, and I went ahead and called my fertility specialist, made an appointment for tomorrow morning for the baseline ultrasound. We already did an ultrasound, but it wasn't in sync with my cycle. Today is cycle day 2, so tomorrow will be cycle day 3 for the baseline, just to see what my cycle looks like for them. But I am just sitting in my office doing some work, but I just thought I'd let you guys know that tomorrow we have an appointment to go to. Good morning. I just finished my appointment with my fertility specialist. I actually saw just the nurse practitioner today because it was for my baseline ultrasound and to get the medication that I'm going to use this month. So this month we're gonna do the letrozole 3 through 7. So today is cycle day 3. So starting today, I will do the letrozole, and then on cycle day, I think 7 and 9, I do an injection. And I got the injection and the needle and everything, and I'm pretty nervous about it. It's okay. It's gonna be all right. And then I have another appointment next week to do the mid-cycle ultrasound to see what it looks like during mid-cycle, and then we'll have a following ultrasound to see, you know, if anything came up from it and all that good stuff. But it's happening again. It always feels like it just like happens, like it just like nothing's happening, like nothing, you know, fertility wise and TTC wise, and then all of a sudden like everything is happening. So just a little crazy, but I'm excited. I'm freaking nervous. I'm at a red light. Let me show you really quick. So this is the medication that they gave me. I don't really know too much about it. I'm gonna research it a little bit more whenever I get home, but yeah, I'm nervous. The needle's not big. It's a baby needle is what she said, but it's nonetheless a needle, and I don't like needles. So I'm a little nervous about it, but more than anything, I'm excited. I'm really excited to have a different alternative method rather than just jumping straight into IVF. And it feels good to be back on a TTC journey because I know it's, you know, moving in the right direction to getting our little baby. It's just making me nervous, and I have butterflies on my stomach now, and I just need to breathe and calm down. And I do have to work today. I just took off a little bit this morning. I worked a little late last night so that I could work later today. So when I get home, I do have to get back to work, but after work, oop, I'm going under a bridge. After work, I think I want to sit down and just talk to you guys about everything that's happening, what to look forward to, what I'm nervous about, and all that good stuff. So I'll see you back at home after work. Good afternoon, vlog. I told you guys that I would kind of sit down and go over what the doctor was saying and what my plans are and what I need to do with this medicine that I got today. So that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna talk about it a little bit. I'm a little nervous about it, so hopefully talking about it will make it seem less intimidating. But we're gonna talk about it. I'm not gonna have it out long because I have to keep it refrigerated, but we're gonna talk about it. First things first. So just as a reminder, what we are currently in the process of doing is the plan that my doctor constructed for us based on our medical history, the blood work said, the analysis said, and what we've already done. So like I told you guys, this is the plan that we're sticking to as of right now. This is the official plan of the oral medication with the injectables. What this plan is meant to do is to force my body to produce more eggs, and then by producing more eggs, we'll be way more fertile. So I have a feeling that I'm gonna be like grumpy this next coming cycle, because normally whenever I take letrozole, I remember the first time I took letrozole and I could have sworn that I was pregnant. So I have got to remember that if I have these symptoms of like nausea and like feeling like I am pregnant, that I'm also on letrozole. So remind me, don't let me forget. But anyway, so the breakdown goes for cycle day 3. You guys saw I went and had my baseline ultrasound today. I already put in the prescription for letrozole. My pharmacy is taking their sweet time with it, so it is not ready yet, but hopefully it will be ready before they close, because I'm supposed to start taking it today, and I have to take it cycle day 1 tablet for 5 days. Cycles days 3 through 7. So that's what I'm doing. Well, that's what I'm going to do. So today's 3. Then we got 4, 5, 6, 7. So in 4 days will be the first time that I have to inject myself. I can't show you the poker because it is already in the pin. This is it. This is all the stuff. So I have 4 needles here, but I only have to poke myself twice. So I guess she just gave me extra just to be safe. So the medicine is in there. I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to see it or not. I cannot demonstrate it because then it will load it to you know, do the whole thing. But basically I just turn this till it hits 112.5 IUs. See IUs right there. So I just turn it and then I put it on my stomach right here. I take like a little piece of my skin, put it right here, and then, oh my God, I'm so nervous. Whew, I'm so nervous about that. Wow, I'm nervous about that. The 7th, and then I poke myself again on the 9th in the morning is what she said. And then I am already scheduled for my mid-cycle ultrasound for next week. They aren't sure yet if they're gonna do an IUI this round or if it's just going to be timed this time. I'm thinking I might just wanna do timed this time and maybe get Mosey and do Mosey as well around the same time, but I'm just not sure I want to do another IUI yet. I want to try the medication, see how my body responds to it, try naturally first, and then possibly on the 2nd round or the 3rd round, try the IUI. But anyway, yeah, that is pretty much it. I just wanted to give you that little update, let you guys know what my next steps are. Obviously, I will be recording whenever I do the shots. I do have to go pick up my letrozole. I'll include that next time to let you know if I got it or not. Obviously, I'm gonna get it. I'm not gonna not get it. They just haven't told me that it's ready yet, but I'll include that next time, let you guys know how I respond to it. Last time I felt like I was pregnant, like I was for sure pregnant. So now I know going forward, I'm not gonna be looking for signs. I'm just gonna say, you know, maybe it's medication, maybe it is, maybe it's not. And then obviously whenever I do these shots, I will share that moment with you guys too. It's gonna be a wild ride from this point on, because it's like, all right, here we go. Buckle up, because there's no going back now. I don't think I want to go back anyway. Like, I was thinking about it the other day, like we've hit that 2-year mark, you know, that we've actually been trying, and I'm like, dang, like I could have a 2-year-old right now. Like I could have had a 2-year-old right now. That's just a wild thought. I could have a 2-year-old right now if we got pregnant whenever we first started trying. Like, that's okay though. It's gonna happen. Update. I did not get my medicine.
I tried.
Yes, we tried. There was a pharmacy issue. The nurse, or whatever, I don't know what she was, the lady who did my ultrasound and wrote the prescription this morning, sent it to the wrong pharmacy. She sent it to like an offshore pharmacy or something. It like they have to like mail you the prescriptions. And so whenever I tried to get in contact with Walgreens to say, hey, I need this medicine today, they were like, you can't get it until January for a refill. And so I called my insurance and I was like, I don't understand what's happening. Like, this is not a refill prescription. This is a brand new prescription. She was like, oh, it looks like it went to this pharmacy and it's showing as prescribed and filled. So I can't get another one. But I saw it today. I got a text from this prescription place, this company, and I was like, I called back the fertility supplement or fertility clinic and I said, hey, I got this text message from this fertility, or God, I can't even think, from this pharmacy. Is this your pharmacy? And she was like, oh yeah, that's my pharmacy. I must have pressed the wrong button. I'll go ahead and cancel it for you. Well, on my insurance's side, it didn't show as canceled, so I can't get the medicine until maybe January. And I'm supposed to take it today through day 7. So I'm gonna try to call tomorrow to see like what I can do, if anything, but I don't think this month is gonna work. I don't think this month it's gonna happen. And I've got this shot now in my fridge that's like almost a $300 shot, and I'm like, what do I do with it? Is it gonna be good next month? I don't even know. I have the next week's appointment scheduled. I don't know. I'm just hoping that maybe I can take it a day late. That's what Manny and I are hoping for, is we can take it a day late. But every time I've done letrozole, it's always day 3 through 7. So I don't know. Anyway, I just wanted to give you an update. Unfortunately, it's not the update I wanted to give, but that's the update. Which is always next month. Talked to the nurse this morning, and she's gonna make it right what happened yesterday. She said that I should be able to take it still this month and it should still be able to work, but I need to talk to the nurse staff first before I fill the prescription or whatever. So she said to give her about an hour and then try to call her back and talk to her. So that's what I'm gonna do. Spend the next hour waking up, working, and fingers crossed it's good news. So the LPN she just called me and told me that, you know, obviously she apologized 1,000 times. She's like, I'm so sorry. I thought that this was handled yesterday. But basically she's gonna call and take care of it, and the prescription should be ready today at some point. And she let me know that I'm only on day 4 and you can start taking letrozole all the way up to day 5. So we're still good on going forward this month. We're still gonna go for it. We're still gonna try, and I'm still gonna do the shot, and we didn't miss it. So I just wanted to let you guys know I'm trying to stay focused and keep my composure and not talk about it too much because I'm working right now. But I just had to tell you guys because she called and I was like, oh my god, yes. But anyway, I'm gonna work and I will try to catch up later, maybe whenever I get it, and just let you guys know how it goes. But I just had to tell you because we're good, we didn't miss it. So I'll see you guys later. Well, I just wanted to call you and let you know that I spoke with the lady from the fertility clinic yesterday. We're good, we didn't miss it. Anyway, I will let you get back to work. I just had to call and tell you because I was really excited to share it. And you're gonna have to help me on the injections on day 7 and 9. I got the goods! So every day at 8 o'clock will be the magic time for the next 5 days. I did get a 30-day prescription written so that for next month, weird, they actually say like a letrozole on it. This is not what they looked like before. Before they just came in like a prescription bottle. Oh, I got a whole bottle. There's 30 pills in here. I only need like 5 a day, or 5 a prescription, 5 a round. What am I saying? I have 30 letrozole pills. I got a whole, do you see that? This is like their dispensing. Well, I'm good for letrozole. We won't have that problem ever again. That's funny. Okay. Sorry you guys saw me an emotional wreck yesterday. I like legitimately was crying my eyes out horribly. Last night was very difficult. I was very upset. Understandably though, I think. So we're good. I've got my letrozole. I'll take this tonight, which is day 4, 5, and 6. And then I'll take it on day 7. And then day 7 in the morning, we will do the shot together. So fingers crossed for that. Now I'm just gonna take this little pill right here and yeah. If I don't see you in this vlog, thank you so much for watching. I love you so much and I'll see you in the next one. Or at least I hope to. Good night.